Hey guys, Erik here, publisher of Great Lakes Scuttlebutt magazine, and I'm excited to be down at the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show right here in sunny South Florida, and I'm having a blast. As a matter of fact, while I'm here, I get to wander around, and I'm looking for some new boats to report to you guys on, and if I found something that's going to stun all of our viewers, I'm here with Nick Harvey with Wellcraft. Nick, how are you, buddy?
Good. Excellent to see you, Erik.
As always, we have done this a time or two before, but now this is amazing. Tell me about what we're standing in front of.
Yeah, so we're standing right in front of our Wellcraft 355. It's a sort of commuter style or adventure style boat, as they call it. This is in a way a bit of a departure for Wellcraft, but a continuation at the same time.
Okay.
Think about the fact that Wellcraft has been building center console, sport fishing, offshore fishing boats for a long time, from 20 to 35 feet. So you've enjoyed that, you've gotten beaten up a little bit, you've gotten wet, now you're ready to, continue your boating adventures but stay dry.
Right.
But you're not ready to give up any of that performance. The Wellcraft 355 was born for that.
Wow. So the boat itself has a very unique styling, which we're starting to see more of. So the transition that Wellcraft went through, is it starting with this model?
It definitely is. So we want to create a full line of adventure style boats or commuter style boat. So the 355 is our first one. We will have a bigger one next year and a smaller one the year after. I'm probably saying more than I should, but I know your audience is always interested in finding out what the plan is.
Absolutely. So Wellcraft is a company that's been around for a very long time. It's very well established, well known in the marine space. Tell us a little bit more about this transition for this boat model and what this means for the brand itself.
You ask a great question, Erik, and the brand is going to be celebrating 70 years in 2025. So we're gearing up for a big party in 2025. I hope you're a part of it.
I will be.
So the concept was that in 2020, we wrote a 5-year plan. Actually, it was a group-wide plan. The Wellcraft brand belongs to a very large French boat builder group called the Group Beneteau.
Yeah.
And so we wrote this plan in 2020, and the idea was that we wanted to really take the Wellcraft brand international. We knew we were popular in North America because of the heritage. Obviously, Wellcraft name and Scarab was synonymous with Miami Vice. Remember that? And Don Johnson and everything. And but so we knew we had a lot of resonance here in the US, but not so much internationally. So we were thinking, hey, what can we do to really kind of shine a new light on Wellcraft? We saw that there was a new type of boater that was emerging, looking for a little bit more thrill in their boating experience, a little bit more excitement.
Yeah.
And at the same time, we could see that there was this style of boat that was coming, a lot from Scandinavia that was becoming more and more popular. And we thought, Wellcraft is just a perfect brand to carry this style of boat inside of the Group Beneteau's offering. And so we want this Wellcraft 355 and this style to be a little bit to the marine industry what Jeep is to the automobile industry.
Yeah.
So you'll start with your Renegade, and then you're gonna go up through your different types of Jeeps that are more and more off-road, more and more offshore, and everybody can identify with this kind of this Wellcraft vibe, as I like to call it. So that's what we're doing.
Is this boat made in Cadillac, Michigan?
So this boat's not. This boat is actually made in one of our European factories.
Oh, really?
This is the benefit of belonging to a large group like the Group Beneteau. We use very specific technology for the manufacturing of this hull. This hull is actually infujected, which is a combination of resin, vacuum bag infusion, and injection. And there's only one of our factories worldwide where we know how to do that, and that's in Europe.
Yeah.
So it creates a very solid hull, which is very rigid, and it gives an excellent ride, and therefore more comfort for the owners.
I love it. So will all Wellcrafts be going to this type of design, or are we going to have other traditional styles of Wellcraft still available?
No, we continue with our line of center console from 20 to 35 feet.
Sure.
The line is about 4 years old, so it's still fairly recent, and every year through the model year process, we improve them a little bit and we tweak them. But so we're going to basically continue to build the line of commuter style boats alongside the line of center console. And we'd like to welcome boaters in the Wellcraft family right at 20 feet. And we're capable of taking them, to 40 feet and beyond as their life as a boater evolves.
Yeah. It's nice about Group Beneteau is that you can have an entry-level boat and really graduate into any style of boating that you want at any size almost.
Yeah, that's really the idea, and one of the big things that we've worked on at Group Beneteau, we have 9 boat brands, and we want to make sure that each brand has its own identity. So we created what's called a house of brands, and within the house of brands, we defined very specifically what the brand roles of each of those brands were. So the brand role of Wellcraft is push the limits and own the offshore. We're going to be the only brand in the Group Beneteau that's going to carry this brand role and have this claim to make. Yeah. So it creates a very clear positioning and a very clear statement, if you will. Boaters like to identify with a very clear statement and clear role, and so we're hoping to welcome a lot of boaters to the Wellcraft family.
I wish you all the best on this, Nick. It's really quite remarkable. When you see it, it's stunningly beautiful. The appointments, the layout, the look, everything is fantastic. If I can't make it down to the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show, where am I going to go online to find out more information about what Wellcraft is up to here?
Yeah, so you're going to find all the information, including this new 355, on wellcraft.com. Very easy website to remember. And for sure, we have all of our dealers across Canada, North America, the US that are always ready to answer questions as well.
And there's a locator right on the website, isn't there?
Yeah, absolutely. You can find the dealers right on the website as well. We're doing some specific training with our dealers on the 355. Okay. So there's a lot that goes into it so that we can provide the better boating experience.
Are there select locations that'll be carrying this model?
Yeah, absolutely. Out of 35 Wellcraft dealers that we have in North America, so far only 15 have actually qualified to represent the 355. So it's a slightly larger boat with a lot of technology in it, and we want to make sure that the dealers that sell it are actually able to talk the talk and walk the walk.
I love it. Nick, thank you so much, my friend.
Thanks, Erik. You do a great job. Love your magazine.
Yes,
love your media.
That. Wellcraft.com. Right?
That's all there is to say.
Wellcraft.com. Go there, check it out, find out your local dealer can show you one of these boats, or be sure to check out groupbeneteau.com. Is it beneteaugroup.com?
Beneteau-group.com for a story of...
Yeah, you guys will be amazed at what this company is doing in the marine space. So be sure to go to wellcraft.com, guys. Thanks so much. We'll see you out on the water.